Let them know you appreciate them. Let them know you appreciate them. Make some noise, San Antonio. Gunslinger fans, get your guns up. Let them know you appreciate them. They're our team, baby. They're our team. Let them know. Make more noise. San Antonio, today we're expecting the largest crowd we've ever had. So that means you gotta make some noise. You gotta make some noise. When I say more noise, you make noise. When I say you guys make noise, that means more noise. There's no being quiet. We are not in the library today. We are not in church today. We are in our house. This is Freeman Coliseum. We're gonna rock this joint tonight. So all you guys up there, all you guys over there, all you guys up there, hey, that group in 105, you guys gotta make some noise. I gotta hear you guys all night. You guys gotta make some noise. I gotta hear you all night long, baby. All night long. Here's the rules. Here are the rules. When the Rattlers have the ball, make some noise. If the Rattlers have the ball, you make noise. If the Rattlers have the ball, you make noise. I need to hear the cowbells ringing. I want stomping. I want kicking. I want cowbell. All the noise you can make. Now, when our team has the ball, be a little quiet, but when they do something good, make more noise. Because when they do something good, when you make noise, they can do good things. When you make noise, they can do good things. This group right here, you guys gotta make a whole lot of noise tonight. All the princess things, you gotta make noise, princess. You gotta make noise, princess. Lots of noise, lots of noise. Lots of noise. Now, when I say defense, you guys respond in kind. I go, defense, you guys make noise. Defense, you guys make noise. Now, at some point, I have to stop making noise. But you guys keep making noise the whole time. Matanga's Pizza, great pizza over here. Making noise, making noise, making noise, big man. There you go. All night long, all night long. Noise, all night long. All night long in here. I gotta hear you. You guys gotta rock it. Cowboy, we need your help. We need your help tonight. Let's blow the roof off this joint. Let's blow the roof off this joint. Let's blow the roof off this joint. Let's blow the roof off of it. Gunslingers, Gunslinger fans, make some noise.
Most people don't know what it's like to live here. In Texas, we understand hard work, family, and community.
Yeah! Noise!
Texas Army National Guard. I pass my neighbors on the street, and I'm proud. Proud to teach the next generation of leaders. Proud to serve in the town right where I live. Outsiders might not understand, but for Texas, I will.
For generations, the family recipes at Carrabba's Italian Grill have been bringing people together. From the sweet smell of our scratch-made sauce to our rich layers of lasagna, we believe food made with love leads to tables filled with laughter. Dine with us or order out at carrabbas.com.
Dependability. It's expected by our customers, and it's demanded by me. I personally guarantee the certified techs we send to your home and the equipment we install are dependable. John Wayne's American Pride comfort systems are designed specifically for San Antonio's extreme heat and humidity and come with a lifetime warranty. For comfort you can depend on, call John Wayne today.
John Wayne Service Company is a proud sponsor of the San Antonio Gunslingers.
It's so easy to love Pick and Pull. Why? How about the largest inventory in South Texas? How about the ease of finding your part with our interchange and real-time inventory search at pickandpullsa.com? How about an organized yard and maps to find your parts, plus a shuttle? At Pick and Pull, we make it easy to save money on the quality used auto parts you need at a price you can afford.
More to pick, let's pull from your budget. Now that's Pick and Pull.
Good evening, Gunslingers fans, and welcome back to John Wayne Field at the Freeman Coliseum for exciting indoor football. Tonight's game is between the Arizona Rattlers and your San Antonio Gunslingers. Thank you for joining us this evening. We know you'll enjoy all the high-scoring, hard-hitting, bone-crunching, fast-paced action that you'll only find within the San Antonio Gunslingers and indoor football. Let's get started! For all news and information about the Indoor Football League, go to goifl.com. Gunslingers fans, let's give a warm welcome to your San Antonio Six-Shooters cheerleaders. Let's hear it again for your San Antonio Six-Shooters cheerleaders. Tonight, we'd like to welcome head coach Kevin Guy and the Arizona Rattlers to the Freeman Coliseum. Gunslinger fans, tonight each player is accompanied by a representative from a company that helped bring to life our vision for tonight's exclusive Outlaw uniforms. We thank you for your support of Partner with a Player. It's time to meet your San Antonio Gunslingers. Number 2, Svante Davenport. Number 4, Clifton Duck. Number 5, Kali Rashad. Number 6, Vincent Gregory. Number 9, Keith McGee. Number 10, Keyshawn Harper. Number 11, Trayvon Wiley. Number 14, Austin Upshaw. Number 16, Iman Caldwell. Number 18, your T.C. Stevens. Number 25, Kevin Boyles. Number 43, Ricky Wyatt. Number 55, Michael Harvey. Number 65, Isaiah Hardy. Number 77, Dante Eldridge. Number 78, Lacobe Tucker. Number 90, Harold Love. Number 72, Cornelius Lewis. Number 7, put your hands together one time for your team captains. Number 7, Giovanni Sanders. Number 15, DJ Myers. Number 3, Sam Castronova. And now let's meet the Gunslinger staff. Equipment Manager, Yesenia Hernandez. Head Athletic Trainer, Megan Ray. Co-Defensive Coordinator, Defensive Line Coach, Jeremy Richardson. Offensive Line Coach, Lee Johnson. Co-Defensive Coordinator, Chris McKinney. And Assistant Head Coach and Offensive Coordinator, James Fuller. All right, San Antonio, make some noise and give a huge San Antonio welcome to our head coach and general manager, Coach Tom Manas. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise, and gentlemen, please remove your hats as we bless tonight's proceedings. Leading us in prayer is Chaplain of the San Antonio Police Department, Daryl Crane.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to remind you that we believe that Jesus Christ is the Lord and He is the Savior and He is the only hope for this nation. But I also want to remind you that He doesn't vote, you do. Make sure you make a difference and make sure your voice is heard at the polls. Before I pray, I want to bless each one of these young men with great opportunities. Play your hearts out, no injuries. You're going to play to the best of your abilities, and God's going to open great doors for both of these teams and both of these individuals and their players. Extend your hands to these players as we pray God's blessing on them and today's game. Father, we thank you so much for today. We thank you for what you're doing. We speak a special blessing on each one of their players, on each one of the players and their families. And we thank you for blessing San Antonio with such a great organization. Lord God, we dedicate today's proceedings to you, that the players would play to the best of their abilities and without injury. We thank you so much for this day. We bless this game. We bless this nation. And I bless every one of these individuals in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. And everybody says, amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please continue standing as we honor America and those actively serving our country at home and abroad, and those who have bravely served, with a presentation of tonight's colors. The colors for today's games are being presented by U.S. Army South Color Guard, led by Sergeant First Class Tony Regalado. And tonight, we were going to have Christine and Savvy Crane. Unfortunately, they cannot make it. However, we are here to present you the national anthem. Thank you. And let's hear it one more time for the colors presented by U.S. Army South Color Guard, led by Sergeant First Class Tony Regalado.
Hey, Gunslinger fans, thank you for coming out tonight, not only for a football game, but to honor a very special football player. T.C. Stevens, this will be his last game. After a 13-year career, he's retiring tonight. Let's put things in perspective. For 2024, the record for deuces in the IFL was 12. TC's kicked 21. Not only that, is responsible for 120 points. So it's with great honor, with the Rattler and Stubing family and all of the Gunslingers and all of you, that we present TC with his jersey. TC, do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, I just want to say, this has been great. I love the sport. Thank you guys so much. Look at this, is beautiful. Thank you to San Antonio, to the Rattlers, to Stubings, to my guys here who fight for me every play. The coach. Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys, but we still got 60 minutes of work to do, so let's go. Guns up.
There you go, guns up.
We are honored to have Executive Director and CEO of the San Antonio Stock Show Rodeo, Cody Davenport, participating in this evening's coin toss.
Gentlemen, introduce yourselves to each other. Gentlemen, welcome to the IFL end of the season game. Arizona, you guys are the visitors. You're going to get to call the toss. Cody's going to toss for us. Cody, you want to introduce yourself? Arizona, what would you call? Tails. Tails is the call. Cody, you want to flip for us, please? Tails is the call. It's heads. Okay, so Gunslingers have won the toss. They've elected to defer. Going to receive. Which way do you want to kick? Kick that way. Go ahead. San Antonio has won the toss. They've elected to defer to the second half. Arizona will be receiving on this end of the field. Good luck.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Freeman Coliseum, where the 10-5 Arizona Rattlers are in town to face the 8-7 San Antonio Gunslingers. The Rattlers battling to ensure their postseason continuation Ralph Judkins here along with Philip Higginbotham, and it is Outlaw Night. Thank you very much for joining
tonight's
us
game ball
on
is
YouTube,
Floresville Peanut
especially
Festival
a big shout out
King
to everyone
and
watching at the
Queen.
watch party at Fat Willie's in Mesa, Arizona. And rest assured, the Rattler Nation Booster Club is in attendance. They bought out a corral right next to the Arizona bench. The entire executive body is present here tonight, as is Philip Higginbotham. This is our first time seeing the Arizona Rattlers, a storied franchise in the IFL and beyond in all of indoor football.
Yeah, I was telling you earlier today, the Arizona Rattlers were really my introduction to my first team that I cheered for in indoor football, because I, as a young boy growing up in Dallas, was a huge Danny White fan. Danny White being such a huge part of the Arizona Rattlers organization there for a few years as coach and GM through some championship years. That was really my entry point to indoor football. So to see our team, the San Antonio Gunslingers, take the field tonight against such a storied franchise is really a culmination of a lot of work.
Don Rackler is thanking the fans in attendance tonight. We believe this is the largest crowd we've had this season, certainly. And this is a big matchup, as we mentioned, for the Rattlers. Gunslingers won the toss, elected to defer, so we will see Dalton Sneed leading out the Rattlers offense first. A key note here, not playing tonight is Carl Odom, the primary running back, and Isaiah Houston, one of the key receivers as well. We'll have to see who comes out with the offense tonight. So they announced T.C. Stevens' retirement. He is going to leave this season with, well, he's already got 21 deuces, and that is going to secure him the record for single season deuces. Previous year total was 12. And we're set to get underway from the Freeman Coliseum. Stevens delivers. It's got the distance just underneath the bar. It was straight. It was straight and true, just a bit short.
Good looking kick from TC. He'll be shooting for deuces all night long. So much of this San Antonio team, you talked earlier, Ralph, about Arizona playing for a playoff berth. San Antonio is really playing for the difference between a 9-7 and 8-8 record to finish the year. And while it doesn't sound like a big deal, that's a huge motivator for this San Antonio Gunslingers team.
Dalton Sneed, 63% passer, 151 completions, 238 yards, 238 attempts, 1,803 yards, 39 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. He's carried 59 times, 274 yards, 8 touchdowns, and hasn't even been in for the complete season. He's going to keep this first one up the middle. Not much there. He's second down in about 6. Good opening carry for the Rattlers to settle things down on the road.
Very interested to see how the San Antonio Gunslingers defense, a squad that's been much maligned at the beginning of the season and has steadily grown better all season long. This is the final culmination of their season. I'd love to see how they respond to a really solid offense led by Dalton Sneed.
Empty backfield for the Rattlers. Sneed looking, throws, and set over the middle. Knocked away. Pass intended for Jamal Miles. Miles, 57 catches, 582 yards, 14 touchdowns.
Vontae Davenport arriving right when the ball does to make sure that is an incomplete pass. One of those pieces of that defense that has really worked in here in the latter half of the season and made this defense into a really different unit than the way they started the year.
It's probably going to be Jamal Miles who lines up in running back. He has a majority of the carries. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left, and we have a whistle blown. I don't see any flags, but the play clock, the game clock hadn't started.
Nope. Going to make for a very long game if we're not able to start the clock.
Gives us a chance to talk about our officiating staff. Two of these gentlemen should be familiar to the Arizona audience. Kevin Kaiser, the referee.
Game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 13:45.
Kevin Kaiser, our referee tonight. Jake Shoemate, the umpire, both from the Arizona staff. Eric Smith, the linesman. Charles Colson, the headlines. William Cole, the back judge.
A little bit of a technological issue here in the Freeman Coliseum. There we go. Fixed here in the Coliseum. You'll see it pop up likely pretty soon there on our Scorebug feed. 13:32 left on the clock. First quarter.
13:45 on the play clock, or game clock rather.
They're down and 7.
Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Snead looking over on the left-hand side and gets that out to Corey Reed for the first down. Reed's 31st reception of the year, comes into the game with 500 yards and 12 touchdowns. Picks up another first down for the Rattlers. Bit of confusion on two receivers right to the left. Rattlers swing to trips on the right. Snead looking, has time, lobs this one down. This one's going to be picked off in the end zone. Svante Davenport gets the pick.
Defensive captain Svante Davenport comes over the top of the receiver, able to draw in that pass and create a turnover for the San Antonio Gunslingers here on Outlaw Night.
At Gunslingers wearing black uniforms, red numbers.
Look at the Jumbotron and scan the QR code right now to sign up. Participants will be selected at the end of the first quarter. Good luck.
And for the Gunslingers, they couldn't ask for a better response here on Outlaw Night. Dalton Snead records his 9th interception of the year. Rattlers were looking good. Now it's time for the offense, and Sam Castronova, league leading at 72 passing touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Gunslingers 2-by-1, handoff to Harper. And he picks up a few yards there. Looks like it'll be 2nd and 8. Gunslingers playing with house money in terms of possession right now.
So much of the San Antonio Gunslingers offense all season long has started with Keyshawn Harper. They will go to a lot of their weapons on the outside. You're going to hear names like Kali Rashad and DJ Myers, but they start so often with number 10, Keyshawn Harper.
Naquan Murray, the leading receiver in the league as well. High snap. Sam Castronova is going to take this one to the right-hand side and gets out close to the first down marker. And they're going to move the chains. Sam Castronova, his 111th rush of the season, came into the game with 459 yards and 22 rushing touchdowns to go with a 72 passing touchdowns. That's 94 touchdowns by hand and foot for Sam Castronova, who also leads in completion percentages at 69%, 289 receptions on 412 attempts. Gunslingers trips to the left side. Castronova looking, throws downfield, and this is caught by Naquan Murray. Nooney Murray with a big grab, and the Gunslingers are firing on all 6 cylinders.
Incredible one-handed grab here by Naquan Murray. Ball thrown a little outside of Naquan's normal catch radius. He reaches that one hand out, drags it in, survives contact with the wall, and San Antonio is really cooking now on offense.
And if anybody of the fans touched the ball, they would be scolded because that was the owner's box right down there. They'd be given a talking to or an ejection. Gunslingers trips to the left. Castronova hands off to Harper. There was a hole closed very quickly by the Rattlers defense. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Gunslingers. Would have been Rashawn Yates on the tackle there, his 17th tackle of the year.
Gunslingers fans, we have new awesome limited edition cowbells on sale today. To get one of these collector items, be sure and see the Gunslingers merch booth located on the front poster section 123.
If you're just joining us, Rattlers have the ball first. Dalton Sneed was intercepted in the end zone. Gunslingers started this drive from their 5 and are still going. Trips to the left-hand side, and we may have a false start here. Sam Castronova is going to send this to the end zone. Kali Rashad, the intended receiver, ruled incomplete. However,
I think you're going to see a legal defense here. 2 of the linemen shifting just as the ball is snapped.
The result of the play is an incomplete pass. Illegal defense, not down in the stance, number 99. 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
Roderick Perry called for the infraction of not being in a 3-point stance. While we've got the spotlight on Perry, 2 tackles, half of 1 for a loss, 2 passes blocked. So the Rattlers' defensive line really good about getting their hands up. Well-coached team, Kevin Guy, the head coach. Overall record in the IFL, 89 wins, 26 losses, 77% winning. Handoff to Harper around the left side, dives into the end zone.
Kali Rashad into the end zone, but we do have a flag down on the field.
That was Rashad in the end zone. I apologize. But based on the fact that they're respotting us, this is a spot foul.
Offense, number 72. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Still 2nd down.
Cornelius Lewis returning to the offensive line.
And the largest crowd in San Antonio Gunslingers IFL history, letting the officials know what they think of that particular call.
Kali Rashad with another aerial exhibition. Unfortunately, this one for naught.
So often this season, Kali Rashad's most visually stunning plays have gotten called back.
2 kickoff returns already this year. Both called back. So 2nd and 13 for the Gunslingers. Trips on the left, empty backfield. Sam Castronova throws over the middle, complete to Rashad down to the 10. So it'll be 3rd and about 2.
That's another first down.
Right back to Kali Rashad, and he's upset that he wasn't able to find a way to wriggle out of that tackle and take it across the end zone. Had he been able to break that tackle that brought him down, nobody between him and the end zone.
Check out Farmers Insurance first. Your one-stop shop to cover all your needs.
So Harper back in the backfield. Gunslingers trips to the left. Myers and Murray, the motion. It's going to be kept by Sam Castronova. Not able to get much of the edge. It's going to bring up 4th and 2 as the Rattlers' run defense was there to run them into the wall.
Interesting play call for the San Antonio Gunslingers, letting Sam Castronova go around on the, I guess it was the wide side of the field at that point, but just not much there for Sam, and brings up a 4th down that Arizona would love to hold on and wipe out that interception as far as possessions are concerned.
This game is very, very much about possessions. Empty backfield. Unusual tandem formation on the right side Murray and Rashad the motion. Throw to Murray, and he skips into the end zone for a Gunslingers touchdown.
Naquan Murray finding a soft spot in the zone, setting down, receiving the pass from Sam Castronova, and then making one guy miss and carries the ball into the end zone for yet another San Antonio Gunslinger touchdown. Naquan Murray has been a big part of this offense all season long.
It's Murray's 26th touchdown reception. Came into the game with 68 receptions for a ridiculous 896 yards. TC Stevens adds the extra point, and the Gunslingers score first. 7-0 here from the Freeman Coliseum. You're watching San Antonio Gunslingers football.
Dependability. It's expected by our customers, and it's demanded by me. I personally guarantee the certified techs we send to your home and the equipment we install are dependable. John Wayne's American Pride comfort systems are designed specifically for San Antonio's extreme heat and humidity and come with a lifetime warranty. For comfort you can depend on, call John Wayne today.
John Wayne Service Company is a proud sponsor of the San Antonio Gunslingers.
Welcome to the Vegas.
Must be that time of the year again, where we work hard and we play hard and eat good pizza.
Hey Gunslingers, come try Matanga's, voted best pizza in San Antonio. We are family and deeply invested in our community. After this game, come find a Matanga's near you. Guns up, slices up.
Welcome back to the Freeman Coliseum. Gunslingers take 7 plays to go 45 yards and score on 4th down as Sam Castronova connects with Naquan Murray. We're 7-0 here early, and the Rattlers are going to need to rally and reorganize with that interception. TC Stevens set to kick it away, and a loud chant of deuce in the arena. Jamal Miles back to return for the Rattlers. This one is going to be wide to the side. And they already dimmed the light in anticipation.
Somebody may have hit the wrong switch there. That's not normally when we see the
anticipation.
Lights
Kevin Kaiser, our referee tonight, has worked actually in national title games and semifinals, numerous major bowl games, as a lot of the officials are getting ready for the fall in their clinics. And we are fortunate to have Kevin Kaiser and Jake Shoemate from Arizona to join our crew in San Antonio. So far, no controversies in any calls. They are firmly in charge. Dalton Sneed now takes over for the Rattlers on the 25. Miles and Reed, the motion to the right-hand side. This one's going to be carried by the one guy I didn't have on my roster, number 3.
Brooks.
That is Brooks.
That's what the back of his jersey says.
Two receivers left, one to the right-hand side. Reed and Miles, the motion. Sneed looking. Pocket breaking down, and he's going to be pulled down. Dalton Sneed able to take a couple steps forward before Kevin Voiles brings him down. That's Voiles' second sack of the year. 17.5 tackles, 6.5 for loss. So when he gets back there, it's usually for a loss.
Ricky Wyatt chasing Dalton Sneed into the arms of Ricky Voiles. Lots of pressure in the backfield on Dalton Sneed that time.
And you had mentioned, Phil, an improved defense. Referee Kevin Kaiser looking at the Jumbotron.
We're going to have a clock reset here, I betcha.
The clock is out. We will be keeping the time on the field. There is 4:47 left in the quarter. 4:47.
So the clock operator has been given 2 unsportsmanlike and has been ejected. He'll try to keep you up to date on the time. The indication is 4:47. Trips left. Reed and Jackson the motion and thrown downfield and caught by Corey Reed for the first down for the Rattlers down to the 10-yard line.
Great job by Kevin Guy and his coaching crew setting up that play. An entirely empty side of the field from the start. Drag from his receiver across the field into the open space.
Clifton Duck on the stop. Corey Reed looked like he was about to bounce off the wall and take it downfield. Brooks and Miles the motion on the near side. Brooks crosses over, takes the handoff in the middle of the field, gets to the outside, down about the 4-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Rattlers.
Incredible footwork in and around everybody at his feet, but Brooks able to pick his way around and get a few positive yards, set up 2nd down.
Rattlers have been here before. Denied with the interception last time. Miles and Reed, the motion to the right-hand side is going to be carried by Brooks for a touchdown for the Rattlers.
Great hard-nosed run by Brooks, lowering that head and carrying the ball across the goal line.
Dawson Evans on to add the extra point. Garrett Kettle, the holder. Backup quarterback for the Rattlers. Dawson Evans has a very enviable extra point percentage of 92.5, 87 for 94 on the year. And continues that streak here as he knots the game, but there is a flag down late.
And the attempt is no good.
Hyson Facian's helmet came off. I thought that went through. The PA said it was no good.
Looked good to me, but the PA did tell us that it was no good. And the Arizona bench is confused as well.
So the result of the play is a good PAT. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 22, San Antonio. That's his first of the game.
Well, they called the unsportsmanlike on San Antonio. We don't have a 22 on the.
We all need hot water. Some of us need more than others. So it's a good thing that State has a wide range of tough commercial-grade water heaters for your home. From standard models to high-efficiency and tankless models, we've got you covered. No matter where you live, what you do, or who started it. To install a State water heater in your home,
Call John Wayne today or visit us at johnwayne.com.
Welcome back to the Freeman Coliseum. Ralph Judkins along with Philip Higginbotham. The Arizona Rattlers take 5 plays to go 25 yards. Dalton Snead has thrown 1 pass on that drive, 2 for 4 in the evening. This was carried in the end zone by number 3 Brooks for the Arizona Rattlers to tie the game at 7 with 2 minutes 20 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. There's Dawson Evans.
There you go.
So they corrected it. It was on Kevin Voiles. Dawson Evans sends this one deep. Kali Rashad awaits it in the end zone and is brought down at the 5-yard line. Excellent coverage by the Rattlers on special teams.
Not very often you're going to see Kali Rashad get a clean reception in the end zone and only be able to get about 5 yards coming out.
More unsportsmanlike. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
So the Gunslingers will start dangerously close to their own goal line after the enforcement of the unsportsmanlike. Normally it'd be set at the 5-yard line, but with the unsportsmanlike conduct, it's half the distance. In a very eventful first quarter. Castronova's going to air this one out, and this is going to be intercepted at the 10-yard line. Ruled incomplete. No, the original was a wave off as Jeremy Dobbs gets his 3rd interception of the year. The original gesture was incomplete by the official, but they signaled this is Arizona's ball.
All right, Gunslinger fans, it's time to get those lassos out. Who's got the best?
Kind of looked like Sam Castronova not able to get his body behind that throw and get it all the way down the field. It kind of floated and fluttered out, and Dobbs able to position himself there in left field underneath it and drag it in for the pop fly out, and they will take over and nullify the other interception we've seen in this game already in the first quarter.
So the Rattlers are able to even the possessions, which is what you're alluding to, and Kevin Guy gets set to call the plays here. There's a discussion going on with the officials and the coaching staff of the Gunslingers.
In the midst of that discussion, Tom Manas is holding on to a red flag, but he hadn't put it down on the ground yet.
You're watching San Antonio.
Go on and do your day. And I'ma throw this money while you do it with no hands.
Generations, the family recipes at Carrabba's Italian Grill have been bringing people together. From the sweet smell of our scratch-made sauce to our rich layers of lasagna, we believe food made with love leads to tables filled with laughter. Dine with us or order out at Carrabba's.com.
It's so easy to love Pick and Pull. Why? How about the largest inventory in South Texas? How about the ease of finding your part with our interchange and real-time inventory search at pickandpullsa.com? How about an organized yard and maps to find your parts, plus a shuttle? At Pick and Pull, we make it easy to save money on the quality used auto parts you need at a price you can afford.
More to pick, less pull from your budget. Now that's Pick and Pull.
Let's hear those cowbells.
Shade to one side or the other. Kevin Kaiser's already seen all he needs to see and is going to come out and tell us, was the nose guard properly aligned? they weren't able to see it from the production view, so now it goes to the iPad appeal. I think that's because our referee, Kevin Kaiser, told Coach he was going to lose because they could not make the determination from the shot that they had. And from the production, that's at the 25-yard line, about 3 stories up in the air.
Early in the game, but a lot riding on this. It's a matter of possession. Also, if the Gunslingers are able to win their challenge here, they will no longer be backed up on the 2.5-yard line, but will get some room to run their offense if they're able to win their challenge and a penalty flag is created for an illegal defense.
We'll see if the court of Kaiser is convinced. Or does the call lack the conviction?
The ruling on the field stands as called. San Antonio is charged with timeout and has lost their challenge.
More often than not, the IFL officials need to see really, really clear evidence to create a penalty. Even if it's close, it's not going to be enough to overturn and create a penalty. I think that's probably what we're seeing here. Nose guard was slightly, half a step maybe, not lined up helmet on helmet. Technically outside of the rules, but I don't think it was enough to create the penalty.
As long as there's overlap, and the cameras that the Gunslingers were relying upon, one was on the opposite end of the field, and the other was only 2 stories up, but on the left side it would still suffer from parallax. In any case, Rattlers 1st and 10 from the 10. Miles and Reed, the motion to the right, handoff to the left to Brooks.
Really incredible pre-play motion there, coming to the right, and then both of the motion receivers in tandem, switching off to the left. Every eye moving one direction and then the other. The run goes off to the left. Really well designed to do what they were looking to do there as the Rattlers move down the field.
Empty backfield for Dalton Sneed. Trips right. Miles the inside motion. Brooks backside along the wall. Sneed looking. Hits his down man Miles for the first down at the 24-yard line.
Miles doing exactly what Naquan Murray did on the touchdown earlier, finding the soft spot in the zone in the middle of the field, setting down right there and making a big target for Dalton Sneed.
Getting down to the end of the first quarter, 5 possessions here in the first quarter. Hand off to the right side, Jamal Miles with the carry. And that will do it for the first quarter, with the Rattlers tied with the Gunslingers here. We'll be back.
End of the first quarter. Media, timeout.
You're watching San Antonio Gunslingers football.
Welcome to South Texas Spine and Surgical Hospital, an outpatient center. Step into our operating rooms, where highly skilled surgeons work hand in hand with specialized technicians. Our dedicated team has extensive experience and expertise in spine and surgical procedures. Our commitment to patient safety is unwavering. We understand that your well-being is at the heart of everything we do. South Texas Spine and Surgical Hospital and Outpatient Center, where expertise, longevity, and state-of-the-art technology come together for your health.
Welcome back to the Freeman Coliseum. Ralph Judkins along with Philip Higginbotham. Rattlers with the ball midfield. 2nd and 7. I want to give a shout out to the Rattlers watch party at Fat Willie's in Mesa, Arizona. And a half tip to the Rattlers Nation Booster Club that made the trip and is now sitting right on the edge of the field because that's where they sit in Arizona, and they wanted to sit here, the same venue and same distance, darn it. Both teams have traded interceptions. That's why we've seen the beginning of 5 possessions in the first quarter. Rattlers trips on the main side, hand over to Brooks around the left end. It'll be 3rd and about 2.
Great job by the San Antonio Gunslingers defense of moving with that play and just finding the soft spot through there to limit the amount of yardage that the runner was able to get.
Happy birthday, Carlos. 3rd
down. 2 by 2, the Rattlers. Sneed looking downfield, throws, has Jackson at the 5 for the first down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Rattlers.
3 or 4 steps away from any Gunslingers defense there is Jackson, and Sneed able to find him even with a little bit of pressure.
Another tricky motion to 2 by 1. Handoff to Brooks into the end zone for another Arizona Rattlers touchdown. They take their first lead of the game.
Just a great job pre-snap by the Arizona offense, getting your eyes moving one direction and then sending the play the other direction. They've done that a few times already here early in this game.
Dawson Evans on to add the extra point. And he continues his high rate of completion. 14-7, Arizona now with the lead.
Media, timeout.
You're watching San Antonio Gunslingers football.
Most people don't know what it's like to live here. In Texas, we understand hard work, family, and community. That's why I serve in the Texas Army National Guard. I pass my neighbors on the street, and I'm proud. Proud to teach the next generation of leaders. Proud to serve in a town right where I live. Outsiders might not understand, but for Texas, I will.
Welcome back to the Freeman Coliseum. Ralph Judkins along with Philip Higginbotham. Arizona Rattlers take their first lead of the evening, going 5 plays, 40 yards. Second rushing touchdown of the night for Brooks for the Rattlers. Evans gets set to kick this one short. Onside recovered. Gunslingers have had difficulty in this department, but that one is scooped up by Javon Sanders. Gunslingers not caught late on the draw. Correction, that was in fact Austin Upshaw on the recovery. New custom uniforms. I'm getting used to reading these numbers at a distance. So this will set up the Gunslingers 1st and 10 on their own 15-yard line, or rather on the Rattlers 15-yard line. Sam Castronova, of course, the outside is going to throw this one away.
There is a flag on the play.
But a flag is down.
Based on the timing and where that flag came up, I think you're going to see some defensive holding or pass interference somewhere along the way here.
Holding. Defense, number 8. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic. First down.
Good call, Phil.
I didn't see it happen, but I saw where the flag was and when the flag was, and only a few things happen in that part of the field at that moment in the play.
So the Gunslingers now 1st and goal. On the 8-yard line, you get a good look there of the specialty alternate uniforms of the Gunslingers. Myers and Murray the motion. Castronova is going to take this one in itself down to about the 2-yard line. Custom Gunslinger uniforms, including a gun belt with Colt Peacemakers on both thighs and a Gunslinger belt buckle directly in the front.
And those game-worn Gunslingers jerseys are live right now in auction online. You can find them by going to the San Antonio Gunslinger Facebook page. You'll find a link there where you can bid on those jerseys. A couple of them already meet their buy now price, but still some available.
Myers and Murray the motion on the right-hand side. Castronova over the back wall, trying to work that into Kali Rashad.
Naquan Murray.
It was Murray.
Naquan Murray moving across the back of the field, and it looked like Sam Castronova thought he was going to stop and settle. Naquan continues across the end zone. Just a little bit of miscommunication there as we move on to 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
Gunslingers crowd being very educated, not getting loud at that moment.
It'll be 3rd down.
Reset of the play clock. Sam Castronova discussing something with the head linesman.
Naquan Murray out. Kali Rashad in on this 3rd down play.
I think the play clock has been resetted twice. 3 seconds left, 2, and Gunslingers get the play off. There's going to be a naked bootleg by Sam Castronova, but he is caught by Kevin Sims. And it'll bring up 4th and goal. Sims was not fooled. Everyone go left, Castronova go right. Sims stay home.
Sims able to wind his fingers up in Castronova's jersey and bring him down to. Sam just almost slipped that tackle. Sims doing a great job of keeping a hand on the quarterback and bringing him down.
Castronova described himself as quite wriggly, able to elude and evade, but not that time. Sims got him.
A little more there.
And this is going to be 3 in motion as Myers, Murray, and Rashad were all moving forward at the snap. So this will be 4th and goal from the 9-yard line. An unfortunate false start for the Gunslingers.
Prior to snap, false start, 3-minute motion. San Antonio, 5 yards, still 4th down.
It is, in fact, 4th and goal. Empty backfield for Sam Castronova. Myers and Murray inside motion and 2x2. And this one is going to be knocked down at the line of scrimmage, and the Gunslingers are stopped. The Rattlers hold and get their second gain of possession.
Devontae Merriweather getting his hands on that ball before Castronova could force it through to his receiver. Almost an interception there by Merriweather.
Sam Castronova 0 for 3 on that drive, 3 for 7 so far in passing. Gunslingers 1 for 2 on 4th down in the contest.
San Antonio taking an early 7-0 lead, in danger now of giving up 21 unanswered points if they're not able to get a stop here.
Make some noise.
Rattlers 3-by-1 motion, all 4 to the right side. Hand off to Brooks. Rambles forward for a big pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Rattlers. Rattlers 2-by-1 motion to trips. On the inside, Miles and Reed. Carried around the left end by Brooks for the first down.
Pick and pull collision. Pick and pull. Quality used auto parts at a price you can afford. What a stop by number 2, Spontae Davenport.
Rattlers have only attempted 6 passes.
Spontae Davenport able to drag him down there with a pick and pull collision of the game. Pick and pull, get the parts you need at a price you can afford. Pickandpullsa.com, open daily till 7 p.m.
Rattlers motion to trips on the inside, pushed over to Miles. And Miles is caught short. And it will be 4th and less than a yard.
Great job by Tremont Wiley getting off his block and getting the tackle there. Good open field work by Wiley.
Jamal Miles came into the game with 37 rushes for 177 yards and 5 rushing touchdowns. Rattlers 2-by-2 outside motion, and they whistled dead. Something went wrong.
Snap of the ball that Dalton Sneed was not ready for, and most of the offense moved on before the ball was snapped.
False start, number 78, Arizona. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
Really the best case scenario for Arizona there, because that ball was bouncing around in the end zone back there, and San Antonio likely to jump on that ball and score a touchdown. You'd much rather have a false start than give up a fumble for a touchdown.
Fourth and short, now 4th and more than a little bit longer. Rattlers going for it as there is no appearance whatsoever of Dawson Evans. And Garrett Kettle to hold. Big 4th for the Rattlers as they motion to trips. Sneed looking, and this one skips short of Niger Jackson. And the Gunslingers have held and evened the possession.
Gunslingers survived that offensive drive by the Rattlers and once again turned the possession count in their direction.
Gunslingers with a chance to tie the game on this possession if they can take advantage of the stop.
We've seen 2 interceptions. Now we've seen back-to-back stops on 4th down by each team. What else do you want? What else could you possibly be looking for on a Saturday night in San Antonio, Texas?
There are people out in Arizona that don't want to watch the game because it's tense. As Sam Castronova is going to keep this one, fake the handoff to Harper, jukes and jives and dives. He's only able to pick up about a yard. Call it 2nd and 9. There is a first down to gain for the Gunslingers.
Sam Castronova might be wriggly, but he's also kind of strong. He gives a stiff arm there and is able to turn what should be a tackle for a loss into no gain.
Rashawn Yates with the finisher. Second and 9, 2-by-1. Myers and Murray the motion. Throw over to Naquan Murray, and Murray still on his feet. And will pick up the first down, not the touchdown. That first and goal from the 2-yard line for the Gunslingers.
Naquan Murray does everything on that play that he could do except cross the goal line. He gets the first down. He breaks 2 tackles. Does a great job, just not able to make that final push across the goal line.
Gunslingers go trips right. Myers and Murray the motion in the end zone. Hand off to Harper around the left-hand side. Stood up the first blocker, takes on the second tackler into the end zone. A touchdown, Keyshawn Harper.
Keyshawn Harper has become a big, big weapon on this offense in the latter half of the season. He has absolutely turned into a running back that you can depend on, whether that's short yardage situations or just to get started off on a good foot offensively.
72 and 55 have reported eligible. 72 and 55.
TC Stevens on to add the extra point and tie the ball game. It's through, and he does. And it is 14 apiece here from San Antonio Freeman Coliseum. You're watching San Antonio Gunslingers football.
Quality. Here at John Wayne, it's not just a word, it's our foundation. From the people we employ, to the service that's provided, to the equipment that we design and install, quality matters. For nearly 20 years, providing quality Texas comfort to the San Antonio area communities has been our highest priority. For quality you can count on, call John Wayne today.
John Wayne Service Company is a proud sponsor of the San Antonio Gunslingers.
It's so easy to love Pick and Pull. Why? How about the largest inventory in South Texas? How about the ease of finding your part with our interchange and real-time inventory search at pickandpullsa.com? How about an organized yard and maps to find your parts, plus a shuttle? At Pick and Pull, we make it easy to save money on the quality used auto parts you need at a price you can afford.
More to pick, less pull from your budget. Now that's Pick and Pull.
Welcome back to the Freeman Coliseum. Ralph Judkins along with Philip Higginbotham. Gunslingers capitalize on a turnover on down on the 13-yard line. Take only 3 plays to have Keyshawn Harper punch it into the end zone and tie the game at 14 apiece. Sam Castronova now 4 for 8 passing as he's 1 for 1 on that drive. A lot of time left for the Rattlers.
We mention it week over week, but as you get down to these last few minutes of the first half, so much about clock management as opposed to the score at the end of each of these halves.
TC Stevens places ball on the tee. kicked it away 3 times, trying for deuce every single time. No doubt that's what's going to happen here. What is going to be to the right and very returnable, taken by Gibbons out of the air. And out close to midfield. Looks like they'll spot this on the 24-yard line.
Not clean contact with the foot, and you can see on TC Stevens' face right now, that's not what he was hoping for. He's really hoping for a great night tonight, his last night in a 13-year career, and he's not happy with that particular effort that he gave there.
I think he was trying to put it in the corner, which was the unexpected move because everyone was expecting him to be kicking for deuce. So the Rattlers, under 3 minutes to play here before the half. Motion to trips on the right side. On the screen, quickly out to Reed, and dancing around and put into the wall right at the 19-yard line. To be second and short for the Rattlers.
Tremont Wiley with an opportunity to make an open field tackle there. Instead decides to throw a shoulder down at the legs. And that's not going to work to bring down a receiver like this. You're going to have to wrap him up and bring him down. He gets a couple of extra yards simply because Tremont Wiley not using that preferred method for a tackle.
Sanders and Boyles in for the finish. Double back motion ends up trips to the left. Pitch to Brooks. Brooks cut back. Dancing gets the first down before he is driven back. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 16 for the Rattlers.
Dalton Steen hands off this ball and expects to be out of the play. The play moves back his direction, and he is able to provide a pretty solid block there, but not something he was expecting after he handed that ball off.
Dalton Steen, one of those rare quarterbacks who will throw blocks for his runner. Did so last year in Bay Area. I'm not sure it's something that the Arizona fans want to see because he was injured and out for 5 weeks this year. We have a timeout.
Minute warning. Media.
Rather, the 1 minute warning is at hand. And we will return in just a moment. Tie ball game here from San Antonio. This is San Antonio Gunslingers football.
Quality. Here at John Wayne, it's not just a word, it's our foundation. From the people.
Welcome to the Vegas.
Must be that time of the year again, where we work hard and we play hard and eat good pizza.
Hey Gunslingers, come try Matanga's, voted best pizza in San Antonio. We are family and deeply invested in our community. After this game, come find a Matanga's near you.
Guns up, slices up.
Welcome back to the Freeman Coliseum. Ralph Judkins along with Philip Higginbotham. 1 minute to play here in the first half. Tie ball game 14 apiece. Trips to the left side. Handoff to Brooks behind all those receivers. Big gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and about 3 for the Rattlers inside the 10. Line to gain at the 4.
Clock continuing to move. Both of these teams trying to do their best to manage clock.
Hand off to Dalton Sneed on the keeper on that play.
Low snap bounces on its way to Dalton Sneed. All he can do is scoop that up and make his way down the field. Harold Love thinks he's got the ball.
Yeah. Well, he physically hasn't.
Forward progress. His runner was down.
But Big Harold's going to have to give it back.
You want a timeout, Coach? I called a timeout.
Here, Kevin Guy saying, I called a timeout. I got a timeout. Kevin Kaiser realizing his mic was live.
San Antonio perfectly happy to go into the locker room with a 14-14 tie. They get the ball first in the second half, so a 14-14 tie would set up nicely for them.
The ruling on the field was a first down. Timeout, Arizona. Their first of the half. Game clock operator, please put 8 seconds on the clock, please.
So first and goal for the Arizona Rattlers on the 6-yard line. 8 seconds remaining. Rattlers with another timeout. They can afford to take a shot at the end zone here.
And in true San Antonio fashion, if the Gunslingers can hold on for 8 seconds, they'll be very happy.
Every Cowboy's dream. Cover.
That's a rodeo reference for those of you that might not.
Oh, I'm sure the fans in Arizona know about rodeo. Play clock down to 2 seconds.
Kevin Guy not happy with his offensive alignment. He was ready to run that play, but his players were not where he wanted them to be.
Arizona, their second of the half.
Calls one of the more angry timeouts I've ever seen a coach call.
Now, Kevin Guy in Arizona is the guy we mentioned, or I mentioned his record and winning percentage. Arizona has been in the playoffs every year they've been in the IFL. You need a win here to guarantee a spot. Adler's motion to 2-by-1. Sneed looking back at the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Corey Reed with the grab.
An incredible grab on the back side of the field, but Tom Manas is making his way out to the turf as I speak, having a conversation with the official. I'm not sure he agrees with this call. He's pointing up to the Jumbotron now and saying there's no way you can call that a touchdown. Both of his feet don't get down. Remember, we've got different sort of rules as far as what is inbounds and out of bounds here in San Antonio because there is no back wall along this part of the field.
No challenge thrown. Crowd not happy with it. And the extra point is good. The damage is done. 21-14 with 3 seconds. Flag flies after the kick. Kevin Guy is extremely unhappy with that.
And unhappy with his own players. Not unhappy with the flag thrown.
Not sure, but the wrath was directed at Isam Facian. Officials discussing this. Rattlers took 5 plays to go 26 yards. First passing touchdown for the Arizona Rattlers. As I mentioned, pulled in by Corey Reed.
After the play, we have personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 78, Arizona, and number 25, San Antonio. Those fouls offset. 2 seconds on the clock.
With an unsportsmanlike conduct, a second of the game on 25. I'm not sure we're not going to see an ejection here.
Isom Facian, the guilty party for Arizona.
Kevin Boyle's got a very early unsportsmanlike conduct after the first Arizona touchdown. If he has grabbed a second one here, that may lead to his ejection here in this game.
Protracted discussion here with Kevin Kaiser and Kali Rashad along with Harold Love.
No ejection announced. We'll keep an eye on number 25 and see if he's allowed to come back in the game.
Going to be taken by Kali Rashad about 4 yards into the end zone. Straight up the middle goes Kali Rashad, and that should do it for the half.
Halftime.
To the 10-yard line. And the Arizona Rattlers win the first half contentiously, 21-14. You're watching San Antonio Gunslingers football.
Dependability. It's expected by our customers, and it's demanded by me. I personally guarantee the certified techs we send to your home and the equipment we install are dependable. John Wayne's American Pride comfort systems are designed specifically for San Antonio's extreme heat and humidity and come with a lifetime warranty. For comfort you can depend on, call John Wayne today.
John Wayne Service Company is a proud sponsor of the San Antonio Gunslingers.
Welcome to the Tigers!
Must be that time of the year again, where we work hard and we play hard and eat good pizza.
Hey Gunslingers, come try Matanga's, voted best pizza in San Antonio. We are family and deeply invested in our community. After this game, come find a Matanga's near you.
Guns up, slices up.
It's so easy to love Pick and Pull. Why? How about the largest inventory in South Texas? How about the ease of finding your part with our interchange and real-time inventory search at pickandpullsa.com? How about an organized yard and maps to find your parts, plus a shuttle? At Pick and Pull, we make it easy to save money on the quality used auto parts you need at a price you can afford.
More to pick, less pull from your budget. Now that's Pick and Pull.
Welcome to South Texas Spine and Surgical Hospital and Outpatient Center. Step into our operating rooms, where highly skilled surgeons work hand in hand with specialized technicians. Our dedicated team has extensive experience and expertise in spine and surgical procedures. Our commitment to patient safety is unwavering. We understand that your well-being is at the heart of everything we do. South Texas Spine and Surgical Hospital and Outpatient Center, where expertise, longevity, and state-of-the-art technology come together for your health.
Most people don't know what it's like to live here. In Texas, we understand hard work, family, and community. That's why I serve in the Texas Army National Guard. I pass my neighbors on the street, and I'm proud. Proud to teach the next generation of leaders. Proud to serve in the town right where I live. Outsiders might not understand, but for Texas, I will.
Congratulations to Troy Cox. You picked the lucky duck number 167. You have won a Clifton Ducks Outlaw jersey. Make some noise for Troy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about time for your favorite event, Kick for Cash.
Let's hear it for our kickers. All right, who's my first kicker? Who has number 5? 5-yard line. What's your name?
My name's Samantha.
Have you ever kicked a football before? No, she says no. So she's gonna need a lot of love. You ready? Think you can do it?
Guns up.
Let's hear it for her. Come on, Samantha. You're ready? We're ready when you're ready. 1 second. All right. Oh, good try, Samantha. All right. Who do we have next?
I'm Danny Porch.
What yard line are you kicking from?
I'm 10.
Number 10, 10-yard line. Let's hear it for him. For $1,000. Oh, he's taking off his shoes. Let's hear it. Woo! Oh!
Make some noise!
Way to go! Fantastic! All right. Okay. Who's my next kicker?
Jake.
Jake. All right, Jake. You kicking from the 15? You ready? All right. It's a hard act to follow after that. Come on, Jake. Let's hear it for Jake. Oh, it's a good try. Thanks for playing Kick for Cash, Jake. All right. Now it's the girls. Let's hear it for our girls. What's your name?
Michaela.
Michaela. Which yard are you kicking from?
The 20.
That's what the girls got way back, but they can do it. I think they can do it. You ever kicked a football? No. All right, I'm feeling it. Beginner's luck right here. Let's hear it for Michaela. Oh, good try, Michaela. All right, here you go. What's your name?
Erica.
Erica, you think you got this?
Yes, I do.
I love it. I love it. She feels very confident about this. Let's give her some love because she's way back here on the 20. Oh, she's on the 25. She's on the 25. Sorry about that. Oh, Erica, come on, girl. Oh, good try. Well, congratulations to our winner. He won $1,000 in Kick for Cash.
Let's hear it one more time for our Kick for Cash contestants.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the spirit of giving more stuff away, the state water heater winner for tonight is Dwayne Bowe. And accepting work on behalf of him, because he's not old enough, Jennifer Tobin. The state water heater winner, right here, Dwayne Bowe. You gotta make more noise than that. He won something. That's right. Congratulations, that's way to do it, way to do it, way to do it.
Reputation, it defines us. How we treat the customer contributes to our reputation. It's doing the right thing every time and never cutting corners. John Wayne's customers have rewarded us with over 15,000 five-star reviews, an A+ rating with the BEP, and for that, we thank you. Honey Service Company, our reputation is in every trade.
John Wayne Service Company is a proud sponsor of the San Antonio Gunslingers.
It's so easy to love Pick and Pull. Why? How about the largest inventory in South Texas? How about the ease of finding your part with our interchange and real-time inventory search at pickandpullsa.com? How about an organized yard and match to find your parts, plus a shuttle? At Pick and Pull, we make it easy to save money on the quality used auto parts you need at a price you can afford.
Let's pull from your budget. Let's pick and pull.
Welcome to that time of the year again, where we work hard and we play hard and eat good pizza.
Hey Gunslingers, come try Matangas, voted best pizza in San Antonio. We are family and deeply invested in our community. After this game, come find a Matangas near you. Guns up, slices up.
Hey, what can I say? Comes with the job. One minute I'm making a one-hand catch on the sideline. Next minute, it's lights out and I'm on the sideline. And that's why I like complete care, because they're fast, just like me. They have ultrasound, scan, X-ray, and even on-site lab. So if you get sidelined, nowhere to go. Complete care. Official sponsor of the San Antonio Gunslingers.
We all need hot water. Some of us need more than others. So it's a good thing that State has a wide range of tough commercial-grade water heaters for your home. From standard models to high-efficiency and tankless models, we've got you covered. No matter where you live, what you do, or who started it. To install a State water heater in your home,
Call John Wayne today or visit us at johnwayne.com.
generations, the family recipes at Carrabba's Italian Grill have been bringing people together. From the sweet smell of our scratch-made sauce to our rich layers of lasagna, we believe food made with love leads to tables filled with laughter. Dine with us or order out at carrabbas.com.
We all need hot water. Some of us need more than others. So it's a good thing that State has a wide range of tough commercial-grade water heaters for your home. From standard models to high-efficiency and tankless models, we've got you covered. No matter where you live, what you do, or who started it. To install a State water heater in your home,
Call John Wayne today or visit us at johnwayne.com.
Go on and do your day. And I'ma throw this money while you do it with no hands.
Quality. Here at John Wayne, it's not just a word, it's our foundation. From the people we employ, to the service that's provided, to the equipment that we design and install, quality matters. For nearly 20 years, providing quality Texas comfort to the San Antonio area communities has been our highest priority. For quality you can count on, call John Wayne today.
John Wayne Service Company is a proud sponsor of the San Antonio Gunslingers.
For generations, the family recipes at Carrabba's Italian Grill have been bringing people together. From the sweet smell of our scratch-made sauce to our rich layers of lasagna, we believe food made with love leads to tables filled with laughter. Dine with us or order out at carrabbas.com.
Welcome back to the Freeman Coliseum as we get set to bring you the second half. Ralph Judkins along with Philip Higginbotham. For the Arizona Rattlers, Dalton Sneed is outpassing Sam Castronova 6 for 9. One passing touchdown, 2 rushing touchdowns for the Rattlers as they have scored on 3 of their 5 possessions. The Gunslingers have had 4 possessions but have only scored on 2 of them. Both teams with 2 turnovers apiece, 1 interception and 1 turnover on down by both teams. Sam Castronova 4 for 8. Gunslingers with 2 rushing touchdowns, or actually 1 passing, 1 rushing touchdown. Dalton Sneed has passed for 53 yards, Castronova for 39. Arizona's run 24 plays to only 16 by the Gunslingers. Gunslingers 1 for 2 on 4th down. Rattlers 0 for 1 on 4th down, but 3 for 4 on 3rd down are the Arizona Rattlers. At the end of the first half in scoring as we get set to come our way. The Gunslingers trailing by a score, but we'll get the ball to start to even this affair out in terms of possessions before they kick off. Any thoughts, Phil?
Arizona and San Antonio managed to lock at the end of the half in such a way that it's going to require San Antonio to manufacture a stop somewhere along the way in the second half to be able to overtake the lead. The best they can do right now without extraordinary things happening, a stop, extra points scored in the special teams game, is going to be tie the game. And that's not the position they want to be in.
Yeah, the Gunslingers are currently chasing. On the plus side, did not get fooled by the one onside kick attempt by the Arizona Rattlers. I wonder if Kevin Guy is going to roll the dice again here.
They have showed that that's a possibility, so it's something that the Gunslingers need to be aware of all the way through this second half.
Dawson Evans on the tee. Sends this one deep, and it is going to be just to the wide side of the uprights. Kali Rashad makes it past the line and makes it past the first wave, is into the wall around the 11, perhaps the 12-yard line.
Officials confirmed during halftime to some fans on the field, not just got a text, that with the open end zone, only 1 foot needs to be down for the touchdown to count, which is what they saw, and that is why that touchdown at the end of the half counted. So with the open end zone, rules change a little bit, that's the way they saw the rule and interpreted the rule, and why we have a 21-point score for Arizona.
And that is the ground rule at the Freeman Coliseum. Sam Castronova airs this one out. DJ Myers unable to get in position to pull that one in. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Gunslingers.
Myers simply trying to outpace the defense there and get open. Not really sure he knew the ball was going to be thrown that early or on that tight of a line. I think he was looking for something high up over his shoulder and another couple of steps before that ball would be released.
As you mentioned, Phil, the Gunslingers are chasing and can afford no errors at this point. 2 by 2. Inside handoff behind the screen to the right-hand side. Harper takes that one forward. It'll be 3rd and perhaps 6. So we see
Harper taking hard into the wall there on that pick and pull collision. Pick and pull, get the parts you need at a price you can afford. Pickandpullsa.com. Open daily till 7 p.m.
3rd down for the Gunslingers. Empty the backfield 3 by 1. Overthrowing Kali Rashad. He was closely guarded on the play by Dylan Winfrey, and it is 4th down.
Not the offensive start the San Antonio Gunslingers wanted to have. Behind the chains now with a 4th down and 5, 4th down and 6. Can't really state how important this one play is going to become in the outcome of this game.
Naquan Murray, the intended receiver. 5 and 8. Difficult from the far end of the field. 2 by 2 motion by the Gunslingers. This one's lofted out. Myers makes the adjustment and the reception to the 1-yard line.
Incredible job by DJ Myers on what was actually just a ball that was thrown up for grabs. DJ Myers makes the adjustment, stops, reaches up into the air, and pulls that ball down with a defender dragging on him the entire time. Incredible job by DJ Myers on that play.
Gunslingers quickly to the line, and this is a keeper by Sam Castronova, and he's going to be short. Rolls off the pile, still no indication. I think they're going to mark him down at the less than 1.
There you go.
Touchdown's the ruling.
I did not think that he was short. It looked like he rolled into the end zone, and that's what they will finally decide.
Crew tonight taking their time to confer before they give the call. And for Sam Castronova, his 23rd rushing touchdown of the year.
Such a swing in 2 plays, 4th down and behind the chains to a touchdown 2 plays later to tie the score or tie the score after the extra point attempt.
Number 55 and 72 have reported eligible.
Gunslingers making a personnel adjustment for the gap of Voiles. And this kick out is up and good, and the Gunslingers tie it at 21 with 10:44 to go here in the 3rd quarter. You're watching Gunslingers football.
For generations, the family recipes at Carrabba's Italian Grill have been bringing people together. From the sweet smell of our scratch-made sauce to our rich layers of lasagna, we believe food made with love leads to tables filled with laughter. Dine with us or order out at Carrabba's.com.
Welcome back to the Freeman Coliseum. The Gunslingers take their opening possession of the first half, 38 yards in 5 plays. Sam Castronova carries it into the end zone to tie the game at 21 and improves to 5 for 11 passing on the evening. PC Stevens kicks this one. Will it have the distance? No, it's a doink. Off the bar and out the back of the end zone.
Ball will be placed at the 25-yard line, first down.
They're indicating the 25, but I thought that was out of bounds through the air and it hit the bar. But
the ball hits the bar and comes back into play. If you have an opportunity to return the ball and you do not do so when it bounces out of bounds, you should get the ball at the 5-yard line according to my understanding of the rules. That's not what our ref crew is going to do here tonight. They're going to give it to Arizona on the 25-yard line.
Make some noise, San Antonio.
Rattlers 3-1. Jackson on the outside motion. Throw over to the wall to Shannon Brooks. Brooks picks up a few yards. It'll be second and about 7.
Everybody on this side of the arena, make some noise. Everybody on this side of the arena, make some noise.
Been informed we've had internet connection issues, and that's what's been the problem with the scoreboard here in the stadium. So it's not a clock operator error. Rattlers 3-1. Reed Miles of the motion. Sneed looking, throws wide. And Corey Reed unable to ring that one in. Will bring up third down.
Ricky Wyatt waiting until that ball is to the receiver to make some contact and make sure he can't draw that in. Great job on defense by Ricky Wyatt.
Rattlers shift to 3-1. Sneed dances, throws over the wall, nearly intercepted by Clifton Duck.
There you go.
Ball goes into the wall, incomplete. Duck made a great break on that ball, looking for his 5th interception of the year.
Clifton Duck very nearly had the interception. The ball bounces off the wall and into the wide receiver's hands, and he's going to try to sell it. He's doing exactly what he should do. Great job by the officials there, seeing what happened and calling it correctly.
Rattlers face their second 4th down. 3-1. Jackson and Reed the motion. Sneed looking. Everyone's covered. Running out of time. Throw over the middle. Caught by Reed for the first down. And the Rattlers have converted on 4th, 1st and goal from the 9.
Great job by Sneed under intense pressure to find his receiver, deliver the ball where only he can get his hands on it, and get that first down.
Dalton Sneed unrattled despite the pressure.
Unrattled?
Unrattled.
Did you do that on purpose?
Deliberately.
You see, the joke is they're the Rattlers. If you're confused.
And if you have to explain it,
it's not a good joke.
It's not funny. Yep. Rattlers 3-1, shifting to the 4th side. Sneed looking, throws it away wisely. Guy McGee was hunting down Dalton Sneed.
Dalton Sneed turns around and finds Ricky Wyatt staring him down as he's coming through the gap on a blitz. As he rolls out, he sees Kai McGee and decides, it is time for me to get rid of this ball.
Brings up 2nd and goal for the Rattlers from the 9-yard line. Rattlers content to pull as much time as they can off the clock as the Gunslingers are forced to chase. Brooks and Reed the motion. Sneed shorts arm it to Brooks. Brooks still on his feet, driving.
Short.
Just short of the touchdown. Bringing up 3rd and goal from the 1.
Let's start making noise now.
2 lucky people in the complete air corner, section 103 on the 2-minute broadcast from complete air.
Sneed again under pressure, just kind of drops his arm down and delivers that ball. Great job by the defense for the Gunslingers, keeping him out of the end zone.
Sneed fakes the handoff, whistles blow, and for the 2nd time tonight.
False start, number 78, Arizona.
Rattlers commit an unfortunate false start. Last time was on 4th down that set up the turnover on downs. This time on 3rd and goal.
It's a lot of hard work for Brooks to get them all the way down to the 1-yard line, only to have a penalty drop them back to ultimately about the same position they were in just a moment ago.
It's been said quite often that this actually isn't that bad because it gives the offense a little more room in play calling. Jackson and Miles the motion to the inside. Sneed's going to take off himself, dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Dalton Sneed. 9th rushing touchdown of the year.
Dalton Sneed does not start this out as a running play. He is really looking and taking stock of what he's got in the end zone, but he sees a nice opening and decides he's going to snake his way through there and get the touchdown.
He didn't sidewind. Straight snake.
Yeah.
Dawson Evans on to add the extra point. And this kick is off the bar. Is a dink. No good. No return. The Rattlers take the lead but falter on the extra point here in San Antonio. You're watching Gunslingers football.
Reputation. It defines us. How we treat the customer contributes to our reputation. It's doing the right thing every time and never cutting corners. John Wayne's customers have rewarded us with over 15,000 5-star reviews and an A+ rating with the BBB. And for that, we thank you. John Wayne Service Company. Our reputation is in every truck.
John Wayne Service Company is a proud sponsor of the San Antonio Gunslingers.
Most people don't know what it's like to live here. In Texas, we understand hard work, family, and community. That's why I serve in the Texas Army National Guard. I pass my neighbors on the street, and I'm proud. Proud to teach the next generation of leaders. Proud to serve in the town right where I live. Outsiders might not understand, but for Texas, I will.
Welcome back to the Freeman Coliseum. Ralph Judkins along with Philip Higginbotham in the season finale for the for the San Antonio Gunslingers. The Arizona Rattlers needing a win here to likely extend their season. Well, they win, they're in.
A loss here won't necessarily eliminate them. Duke City plays tomorrow against Northern Arizona. If Duke City were able to beat Northern Arizona, no matter what happens in this game, the Arizona Rattlers would move on into the playoffs. So it's not a win or lose, in or out situation for Arizona here. However, they would love to just go ahead and punch their ticket tonight and not be cheering for Duke City, the 2-10 Duke City Gladiators tomorrow.
Rattlers switch to a more pass-aggressive offensive drive, attempting 6 passes. Sneed completing 3 of them. 7 plays, 25 yards for Dalton Sneed. Takes it into the end zone. But the missed extra point looms fairly large here, potentially 27-21.
Correcting myself, Duke City's 2-13, not 2-10.
Dawson Evans sends this one away. Kylie Rashad fields it at the back of the wall. Makes a move back to the inside, and we have a flag late as Kylie Rashad's brought down at the 6-yard line.
Flags on Kylie Rashad's kick returns are usually not going the Gunslingers' way.
During the return, illegal blocking it back. Number 2, half the distance to the goal. First down.
And the pattern holds.
It does.
Or the pattern blocks in the back if it doesn't hold.
Funny guy, Ralph.
Second time in this game, the Gunslingers will start on their own 3-yard line. Gunslingers have started on the 5, the 3, and the 3 here. They have had 2 possessions on the opposite side of the field, 15 and 13. Sam Castronova rolling to his right. It's this one downfield, in and out of the hands, well defended by Amari Alexander.
Alexander does a great job on defense of allowing that receiver to get his hands on the ball and then making contact, knocking that ball away. Great way to play defense. Amari Alexander doing it the way it's supposed to be done.
Listen in on the Podbean and Apple Podcast apps. The Spoken.
2nd and 10 for the Gunslingers. Now from their 3. Empty backfield. Trips right. Handoff around the right side. It's a little bit of room for the Gunslingers. Yes. Kylie Rashad, the ball carrier on the play. Bring up a 3rd down. Gunslingers empty the backfield 3 by 1. Myers and Murray the motion, and we have a flag. Kylie Rashad with the possession and first down yardage out to the 16-yard line. Liable and illegal defense. The call here.
Yeah, flag coming from the back judge at the snap usually means you're going to see some sort of alignment issue on defense.
Illegal defense. Number 10, Arizona, not aligned on the guard. Declined. First down.
It's like I watch this game sometimes.
We have a good perspective from here, but
yeah,
we're not checking alignment. That's the back judge's job.
Nope.
When the back judge throws, usually what it means. First and 10 for the Gunslingers now on the 15-yard line. Three by 1, Myers and Murray the motion. And a dangerous throw behind Kylie Rashad. He reaches back for it. It stays in the air a moment.
Really,
almost too long.
Really hard throw, little high, and certainly behind Kylie Rashad. Not the ball that Sam Castronova wants to deliver there.
This is one collector's item you must have.
Had Kylie Rashad caught the ball, I don't think he would have been able to advance it. In any case, 3 by 1, Myers and Murray on the field side. Quick throw again, same play, but Kylie Rashad not on the same page as he was slanting in.
Slanting in and ducking down. That ball goes off of his helmet, and now the Gunslingers have dug a little bit of a hole for themselves here.
Gunslingers perhaps fortunate with those 2 balls up in the air that a Rattler defensive back wasn't able to strike and latch on. Gunslingers 3-by-1 outside motion. Sam Castronova scrambling, gets to throw this one away. Upshaw was in the vicinity. Guy Myers way down the field. Trying to make the case that this was grounding.
No foul for intentional grounding. The ball went past the line of scrimmage, and the quarterback was out of the pocket.
Brings up 4th down.
Great job by Kevin Kaiser there, letting us know exactly why. That's not intentional grounding.
Although I would say the quarterback was out of the alley. But I'm not that. I'm not wearing the hat.
Critical 4th down here.
Looks like we may have a timeout called by the Gunslingers.
And that's the end of the third.
Or rather, that's the end of the quarter. So we head into the final chapter. Gunslingers with the ball and 4th down, trailing by 7. You're watching San Antonio Gunslingers football.
We all need hot water. Some of us need more than others. So it's a good thing that State has a wide range of tough commercial-grade water heaters for your home. From standard models to high-efficiency and tankless models, we've got you covered. No matter where you live, what you do, or who started it. To install a State water heater in your home,
Call John Wayne today or visit us at johnwayne.com.
Welcome back to the Freeman Coliseum for the final 4th for the Gunslingers. Win or lose, the season ends here.
Yeah.
With this game for the Gunslingers, they trail by 6 on 4th and 10.
We mentioned at the top of the game tonight, and we've heard it from the Gunslingers all week, there's a big difference in their mind between 8-8 and 9-7. They've still got a lot to play for here.
Gunslingers 3-by-1, Myers and Rashad the motion. Sam Castronova running, throws over the middle, defended, and the Gunslingers will turn it over on downs as Jermaine Dobbs knocks the pass down and ends the drive. And the Rattlers with a chance to ice the Gunslingers here at the start of the 4th. A lot can happen. But with a Rattler score, they go up by 2 touchdowns.
Jermaine Dobbs doing a great job there of laying out and getting a hand on that ball before it can get to the receiver. That is a first down if he's able to drag in that ball and the drive goes on.
Gunslingers 1 for 3 on 4th down, 3 for 6 scoring on possessions. Castronova 6 for 17 on the evening. Dalton Sneed hands this off to Brooks on the left side. First down yardage for Shannon Brooks. First and goal for the Rattlers on the 4-yard line. Not sure Dalton Sneed wants or needs to throw another pass here. the rest of the contest. They just want to burn off as much clock as possible.
Yeah, clock is on their side, scoreboard's on their side.
Brooks and Reed, the motion, handoff to Brooks into the end zone. Touchdown, Rattlers. Silences a very large crowd here at the Freeman Coliseum. Rattlers lead by 12 points, looking to make it 13. Dawson Evans on to add the extra point. Kick is up and is good. And the Rattlers complete the 13-point lead with 13:03 to go in the contest. You're watching San Antonio Gunslingers football.
Welcome to the Vegas.
Must be that time of the year again, where we work hard and we play hard and eat good pizza.
Hey Gunslingers, come try Matanga's, voted best pizza in San Antonio. We are family and deeply invested in our community. After this game, come find a Matanga's near you. Guns up, slices up.
Welcome to South Texas Spine and Surgical Hospital, an outpatient center. Step into our operating rooms, where highly skilled surgeons work hand in hand with specialized technicians. Our dedicated team has extensive experience and expertise in spine and surgical procedures. Our commitment to patient safety is unwavering. We understand that your well-being is at the heart of everything we do. South Texas Spine and Surgical Hospital, an outpatient center where expertise, longevity, and state-of-the-art technology come together for your health.
Welcome back to the Freeman Coliseum. Arizona Rattlers take two plays to go 16 yards as Shannon Brooks scores his third rushing touchdown of the afternoon. Move the Rattlers to a 13-point lead as the DJ plays "I've Got 5" on it. Clear reference to Kali Rashad, who has not scored a kickoff return for touchdown this year. Two taken off the board by penalties.
Here we are in the last quarter of the season for the Gunslingers. Sure be nice to see Kali be able to make that happen.
And he will have a chance here. Takes it at the very back line. Makes a cut up the middle. Bounces off one would-be tackler. Jukes his way forward and is down at the 6-yard line. Rashi Hodge having Kali Rashad on the shoulder. Shot unhappy with the result. Gunslingers will start this drive on their 6-yard line.
There we go.
Myers and Murray, the motion. Sam Castronova is going to take off. Big hole in the middle of the field, out to the 17, perhaps 18-yard line. First down for Sam Castronova.
Well, you can plan to pass the ball, but when you see that much open field in front of you, there's almost nothing you can do that's going to have a better success rate than run for a first down when there's that much green between you and the defenders.
Gunslingers have started 4 drives inside the 5 or inside the 10-yard line. This one starting at the 6. 2 of those drives failed to score. Upshaw and Myers on the backside. Rashad and Murray on the field side. Kali Rashad, the intended receiver, a little high, unable to jump and get the ball. 2nd and 10 for the Gunslingers.
Ball comes out a little high for Kali Rashad here. Luckily, he's able to tip it up over the crowd, and then he's put into the wall for another pick-and-pull collision. Pick and Pull, get the parts you need at a price you can afford. pickandpullsa.com. Open daily until 7 p.m.
Devontae Merriweather with the drive and hit. Came into the game with 55 tackles on the year, 4.5 for a loss and a sack, and 2 forced fumbles. Quick throw over to Kali Rashad along the wall. Makes the first tackler miss, spins forward to the 24-yard line. Clock continues to run.
I believe this is about as frustrated as I've seen Kali Rashad in 4 years with the Gunslingers. He can't seem to make any of his normal magic happen, and he's getting kind of frustrated.
Have to attribute all of that to the Rattlers' defensive play. They've been quick to the ball. Gunslingers trips left, Myers and Murray the motion. Rashad in the backfield. Is the intended receiver is mugged as he's going for the ball. No flag thrown. Connor Taylor was all over Kali Rashad.
Gunslingers faithful here in the Freeman Coliseum expressing some displeasure with that, and you can see why as you watch Kali Rashad here absolutely mugged when he is clearly the receiver the ball is intended to go to. Sort of a miss here by an officiating crew that's done a really good job so far tonight, and they back up San Antonio with another 4th down opportunity that has not been friendly to them tonight.
2-by-2, Myers and Murray the motion. Castronova airs this one out wide open in the back of the end zone. DJ Myers.
It does not get a whole lot easier than that when Sam Castronova looks down the field and standing near the goal line is a wide open DJ Myers.
Critical extra point coming up here. Chance to bring the game back within a touchdown for the Gunslingers, but they are going to need a stop. Under 9 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. Snap is high. Sam Castronova running out of time, slings it, and in and out of the hands of the eligible on the left side. I believe that was Isaiah Hardy. Nope, that was Harvey. Miquel Harvey, the intended receiver on the left-hand side, tries no good. You're watching San Antonio Gunslingers football.
Game time. The IFL and Build Your Base are back in your communities in 2024. Build Your Base has prepared our teams to bring fun and excitement to the youth in our communities, along with priceless lessons about good nutrition and the importance of staying active. With Build Your Base, our goal is to instill healthy lifestyle principles early in life so they can carry these lessons with them as they grow. Learn more about Build Your Base at buildyourbase.org.
Quality. Here at John Wayne, it's not just a word, it's our foundation. From the people we employ, to the service that's provided, to the equipment that we design and install, quality matters. For nearly 20 years, providing quality Texas comfort to the San Antonio area communities has been our highest priority. For quality you can count on, call John Wayne today.
John Wayne Service Company is a proud sponsor of the San Antonio Gunslingers.
Welcome back to the Freeman Coliseum.
Here's that broken play at the end of the drive there, and contact before the ball gets there. I guess they're saying it's at the same time. Feels like another missed call there.
Dylan Winfrey put a hit on a guy who's not normally a receiver. Took Miquel Harvey off the ball. Gunslingers 5 plays, 44 yards. DJ Myers with the touchdown reception. Whistles blow.
Out for a ball in the field.
One more time.
Some debris fall on the field and possibly ice TC Stevens here as he tries to knock through one of those deuces on his final night kicking in the indoor game.
It's on the way, has the line, and just at the wall. Return by Miles out to the 15-yard line and down hard on the ground.
First down, Arizona.
It's a Gunslinger at the 14-yard line.
Looks like it's Clifton Duck.
Could be Javon Sanders. It's a 7 or a 4. And you were right, it is in fact Clifton Duck. Duck gets decked.
Last chance to get your opinion on one of the players' jerseys.
TC Stevens heading back to the bench. He's also fairly frustrated.
Lots of frustration from the San Antonio Gunslingers.
Gunslingers this whole night, the stars have been obscured by a stifling defense by the Arizona Rattlers. Dalton Sneed, with 8 minutes, 30 seconds, wants to burn as much as he can. Definitely needs to score. Goes this one over to the left side to Shannon Brooks.
Trayvon Wiley on the stop there, keeping Arizona from getting much. But again, they're not so concerned about yards as they are burning time off the clock.
Rattlers motion to 2x2. Reed on the inside. Sneed looking over to the wall. Jackson with the reception.
Clock continues to tick just because he made contact with the wall, pushed into the wall. That doesn't stop the clock here in the indoor game. Clock continues to run as San Antonio is beginning to really need to find a way to make a stop here.
Rattlers needing to just move chain and keep the clock moving. Limit the possibilities. Dalton Sneed quickly to the huddle. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Rattlers set up in 2x1 motions, 2 trips on the left side. Miles and Reed. This one's going to be kept by Brooks, bottled up in the backfield and pulled down.
No.
Unfortunately, looks like it'll be a face mask.
Oh, no. Great job by the defense, keeping him back behind the line, making the tackle for a loss. Unfortunately, a hand gets up in the face mask area and pulls, and that's going to reset a lot of things
Personal
for
foul,
Arizona.
Face mask, half the distance to the goal from the previous spot. Still third down. Personal foul, face mask, defense, half the distance.
We gave him time. We didn't jump on him.
For sure.
He called his own foul.
He did.
He had to recall the foul, but he called his own foul.
Thing that really hurts San Antonio there is it resets downs. It gives an automatic first down to Arizona. They can burn even more time off the clock.
Great stop in the making, bad finish. Rattlers 2x1. Miles shifts over to trips with Reed. Sneed going to take off up the middle, has room, has a blocker, has a touchdown. Dalton Sneed into the end zone.
Great job.
And restores the 2-touchdown lead.
Great job by Dalton Sneed. Just a hard run here through a lot of mess. to end up getting this touchdown and restore that lead that they need to secure a spot into the playoffs.
Yeah, a lot of fans traveled with the Rattlers. Sure, things are hopping at the watch party at Fat Willie's in Mesa, Arizona. The extra point is up and good. 13-point lead for the Rattlers, 5:43 to go in the contest. Rattler Nation Booster Club in attendance. They traveled as well. Rattlers take 3 plays to go 35 yards for Dalton Sneed with a final scramble. Rattlers have scored on 6 of 8 of their possessions. Dalton Sneed 2 for 2 passing on that drive, improves to 11 for 17 on the night. As the song of eternal optimism plays on the PA.
Don't stop believing, Ralph. It's always a possibility when there's time left on the clock.
I know that Kevin Guy is just going to try to strangle as much of that clock as they can. The Rattlers turning into pythons offensively at this point and defensively.
I don't know about that one. Kali Rashad has 1, maybe 2 more opportunities to return a touchdown, a kick for a touchdown this season. I know he wants it. I know it is something on his mind.
Vincent Gregory, the up man at the 8. And this one is off the top of the Jumbotron.
The kickoff hit the scoreboard. The ball will be placed at the 20-yard line. Let's go.
As that is the first time, apparently, that we've had a kickoff fault, as it were.
Yeah. Right, clipping the bottom of that last panel of the Jumbotron. And giving the Gunslingers the ball there on the 20-yard line.
Gunslingers will need to travel 30 yards and quickly to bring it to a 1-touchdown differential. Gunslingers have been effectively chasing since the first quarter. Sam Castronova with time unloads. He's trying to get the ball to Kali Rashad down the left-hand side. Rashawn Yates in on the pass defense.
Yates a great job of covering his zone and reaching up when the ball comes by, knocking it up into the air, and giving maybe even his defense an opportunity.
Second and 10 for the Gunslingers. Clock continues to run under 5 minutes. 2-by-2, Myers and Murray, the inside motion. Castronova with a lot of time. He's going to throw at the last minute. This one is deflected. Was that Rashawn Yates again? I believe it was, across the middle. And very quickly, it's third down.
You mentioned earlier in the game that this was a very quick team to knock balls down. They've done that a couple of times in a row now to Sam Castronova, an MVP candidate in this league, who's not having a great night.
Trips right. Shot the backside motion. Naquan Murray eligible there. This one is to Austin Upshaw. who falls forward for the first down the 18-yard line. Gunslingers needing to hustle up here.
14, Austin Upshaw.
Gunslingers 2-by-2. Sam Castronova making sure his receivers know the plan. Myers and Murray the inside motion again. Sam rolls to his left, throws across his body. Naquan Murray unable to come down with the miracle catch, as he did last week in Tucson.
Just an incredible catch in Tucson. I know that's not the game we're talking about, and I know we can't show a replay of that catch, but go find that catch in Tucson last week. One of the most amazing plays you're going to see on any football field anywhere.
2nd and 10 for the Gunslingers. 2-by-2. Murray and Rashad on the right-hand side, the motion. Thrown over to the wall to Naquan Murray. It's close to a first down, but the clock continues to run. 3rd and short for the Gunslingers on the 11-yard line. Looks like 3rd and 2. Gunslingers 3-by-1. Myers and Murray, the motion on the left-hand side. Castronova throws it to the back wall. Naquan Murray with the grab.
Both of those guys set up and know exactly what they're doing on that play. There was no hesitation from Naquan or from Sam Castronova. They knew that was going to work for that touchdown.
But the clock continues to run on the extra point here. Gunslinger's going to need to hurry to get this kick off to stop the clock before the 1-minute warning. Kick is up and good, but the clock is at 1 minute. And the Gunslingers trail by a touchdown. Arizona is on its guard against a stolen possession here in the final minute. You're watching San Antonio Guns.
We're going to go back to one because that's what's going to.
Welcome back to the Freeman Coliseum. Kevin Kaiser's mic is still open.
Yep.
Explaining the balance of the 1-minute timing rules. Gunslingers take 6 plays to go 30 yards. Sam Castronova 2 for 6 on that drive, but just enough with a pass into, I'd say the corner, but it's a circular curved end zone.
Right.
To Naquan Murray for his second touchdown reception.
They're not going to kick it.
As you may have heard from there on the field level, everyone expecting an onside kick here. They're not going to kick it deep.
Including Kevin Kaiser. The PA does not seem to understand the situation as he's calling for a deuce. Perhaps it's all part of the deception plan, but I got to tell you, the Rattlers aren't fooled.
No, they are
They
not.
have 7 forward and only 1 deep. This one is pooched up in the air. Fair catch, if there was such a thing. Niger Jackson pulls that one down as one of the linesmen is pulled down. Eric Smith taken down on the play.
Great job by Jackson securing that ball and making sure that his Rattlers are going to have the inside track here to secure their playoff spot.
Play ends in a pick and pull collision, but Niger Jackson secures the possession and most likely the game.
You know, Ralph, I don't know if you know, pick and pull. You can get the parts you need at a price you can afford. Pickandpullsa.com, open daily till 7 p.m.
57 seconds remaining.
And if you see the ball in the air in the next 57 seconds, Arizona has done something wrong.
Color me surprised. Hand off to Brooks on the right-hand side. Breaks 3 and tries to stop himself short and does. Smart football play there by Shannon Brooks.
Very smart
Tried
play
to
there.
slide, and they're going to give him the slide down at the 1-yard line.
Gave himself up there at the 1, did exactly what he needed to do to keep the clock running. Khalil Rashad tried that a couple of weeks ago in almost the same spot here in the Freeman Coliseum and got thrown out of the game.
But managed to score a touchdown after they had blown the play dead, as he stepped over the line after the whistle had blown. Gunslingers will call a timeout here. Not been the season that the Gunslingers wanted, not the performance they wanted tonight. The Arizona Rattlers are a couple knees away from taking the win and punching their ticket. It was an unusual situation for Arizona coming into tonight. They could have been outright eliminated from the playoffs, or they could have gone as high as second place. Now that is a possibility, depending on how other games go this weekend. Arizona Rattlers line up 2 by 1. Not quite a victory formation. Dalton Sneed takes the ball and the knee. This will bring up second down.
Timeout, San Antonio. They're second of the half.
I think this is as good a time as any as we wrap our season here in San Antonio to tell you about
Please reset the clock to 33 seconds. 33 seconds.
people that help bring you the game.
Yeah.
Angel Avila is our replay operator. Ava Aguilar and Brandon Shaw are camera operators. Down on the field on the Romer Cam, the most dangerous job in all of indoor football, Prince Madrigal. Shane Piatnik, our director. Brandon Jenkins, our producer and IT technician. Jay Riley, our red hat and executive producer. Bobby Stotzenberger, the executive producer of these broadcasts. Dalton Sneed takes a knee, and Mark Thomas, our audio operator, audio engineer extraordinaire.
Timeout, San Antonio. They're third of the half.
And Dylan Corso, our IT specialist for the entire network, and the guy who puts all the plugs together to make it all happen as we're down to our final timeout.
You mentioned it earlier, Ralph, not the season that San Antonio wanted, but the first season in a new league in the IFL, the top league in indoor football, and really to see where this has come in 4 seasons. San Antonio Rose Palace playing in a very small league.
A barn.
4 years later to be back, to be here in the pro
Premier League of all indoor football.
And to get an 8-8 record in your first season in a new league, we entered this league with another team from the NAL that would love to have an 8-8 record this season.
Good job.
And that will be your football game here from the Freeman Coliseum. We take a final break, so I'm waiting for the direction from the director on this one. You see Sam Castronova shaking hands there on the screen. Devontae Merriweather. And that'll do it for this season. 2024 comes to end. Congratulations to the Arizona Rattlers as they continue a perfect streak of playoff appearances every year in the IFL, every year in the playoffs. Give a final shout out to the watch party at Fat Willie's. I hope you had a great time in Mesa, Arizona. For my broadcast partner, Philip Higginbotham. Any final thoughts, Phil, before we sign this one off? Or we pretty much wrapped this one up with the knees, didn't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
This one was cut off at the knees. For my broadcast partner, Philip Higginbotham, Ralph and Judkins saying so long from the Freeman Coliseum. Final score, 41-34. The Rattlers win. May you always be safe at home. Good night, everybody.